We know that we are over-reliant on the American market. So we need to make sure that there's less commercial barriers between, for example, my home province of Quebec and Ontario than actually Quebecers or Ontarians exporting to the U.S. We need to make sure that there's no hurdles across the country. We also need to diversify our markets across the country, and so we have a really good team of different ministers working on that.
The beauty about that is she's acting like she just discovered it. Like, this is just, my goodness, we need to get to the bottom of this.
You'd think they only just got elected for the first time,
incredible.
and this was part of their agenda, that they hadn't been in power for 10 years and tried to do something about it. Melanie Joly is a member of parliament in Montreal.
Yep.
She also ran for mayor. The mayor of Montreal, who beat her, was one of the main proponents of stopping Energy East, saying there's no social license. She's discovering all these things. Her province, maybe she should work on the provincial liquor board in her province, which will not allow BC people to order BC wine in Quebec and have it shipped directly from the winery into Quebec. The SAQ in Quebec doesn't allow it. But now she's discovered maybe that we should start doing this after 10 years. My question is, why should Canadians believe anything they say when they've done the opposite for the last 10 years and now want to be reelected in the next month or two on a complete reversal of everything they've done for 10 years?
Like, we've all been talking about this for years, how uncompetitive the trade barriers. You know, we had the Free the Beer campaign. You know, that was, I know you said earlier, it involves alcohol, but so much more. But it was easy to kind of explain to people because they're like, yeah, you can't drive across provincial boundaries with.
It was actually the Supreme Court who ended up ruling on those charges and said, no, you can't do that. They made him pour his beer out, charged him, and went to the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court said, no, you can't go to Quebec, buy a case of beer and get some gas, and drive back over the border into New Brunswick with that beer in your car.